nuts. Let's do that. Boom, 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 boom. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. What's up, Big Frank? What's up? How's it going, my brother? Welcome. Livestream, guys. Blessings. Oh, that's interesting. That's your name, Six. Oh, now I get it. Okay, what's up, Six? Hey, boss. That's your favorite place, Starbucks. Okay. Really, Starbucks is a favorite place? I don't think so. I wouldn't specifically say that, but well, I do drink a lot of Starbucks. It's true. That is true. So I'm just going live, giving you some energy, giving you some information, some content, whatever. Hopefully you can make use of it. Hopefully you can use that and make a bunch of money with it. Okay. The purpose of any man's life, right? You know what Ice Cube said in his song NWA? Okay, NWA. The song was Gangster. Okay, so to a kid looking up to me, life ain't nothing but bitches and money. Right? Hold on. Ice Cube Gangster. The verse is as follows. Okay, so let me start. Gangster. Here's a little something about a nigga like me. Never should have been let out the penitentiary. Ice Cube would like to say that I'm a crazy motherfucker from around the way. Since I was a youth, I smoked weed out. Now I'm the motherfucker that you read about, taking a life or two. That's what the hell I do. You don't like how I'm living? Well, fuck you. This is a gang, and I'm in it. My man Dre fuck you up in a minute with a right, left, you toothless. And then you say, God damn, they ruthless. About drinking straight out the 8 bottle. Do I look like a motherfucking role model to a kid looking up to me? Life ain't nothing but bitches and money. Because I'm the type of nigga that's built to last. If you fuck with me, put my foot in your ass. See? I don't give a fuck because I keep bailing. Yo, what the fuck? That's good. Yeah. Welcome. I just wanna do a live stream. It is Sunday evening here, actually Sunday night, and I just wanna give you some content, just share some stuff, Let's get things done. All right, let's get things done. So we're talking about magic here, obviously, right? So any questions that you have about witchcraft, I'm here to answer. What is important to remember and to understand is that magic has to become a daily practice. We have to on a constant basis. On a constant basis, we have to make sure that we engage this magical part of ourselves. Well, what does that mean? Like, for the most part, it's the part within us that is connected to the imagination. The imagination is the gateway, and the imagination is the force that creates. You see. Now, creation is different from energy. It's not the same thing. Those are two separate things. The creation itself is the imagination that allows you to create a blueprint that then will be filled with life force, with the energy that it takes to manifest it for you. So, how do you bring a spirit into your life, and how do you make that spirit your servant? How do you do that? How do you do that? See, the world responds to you, to your energy, not your physical body, right? Now, your connection and your communication and your um, sensing of the spirit world begins as an intuitive thing. All right, so I'm sure you have had the experience where you maybe read a poem or something like that. You read a poem. I don't want to sound corny here, or gay, or maybe you were in love, okay, or something like that. All right, you had an experience that gave you a sense of something greater, something that is beyond, right? This part of you that was touched by this incredible beauty, or this incredible insight, that part of you, that's the part of you that needs to be developed. You need to stay in touch with it, and you need to work it so that it becomes a better receptive organ for this other force, for this other world, more or less. Okay, i should i should uh, I should say that again. Okay, so I'm sure you have had the experience of reading a poem or something like that. Reading a poem, maybe looking at art, a piece of art, like a painting or something like that. Um, or maybe you were just in nature, and you started to be in awe of that thing, right? Like, wow, this is just amazing. Or maybe a sunset or something like that, right? And there's a part of you that was touched by that, because that is not explained through pure sensory input. Okay, your eyes see something, your ears hear something, you can taste and all that stuff, right? You got touch, but that does not explain this feeling of awe, right? This sense of greatness out there. You see? Now, where is that? Where is the, like? Is there a sensory organ that you can use to see divinity, to perceive divinity? Is that like a, is there like we have eyes to see physical objects? Do we have another organ that allows you to perceive divinity, the spirit world? That's what Kant calls the sublime. Yeah, thank you. Exactly. That's exactly what we're aiming at here. Is there a way to feel and to get in touch with something that is greater? And how do we perceive it? And how does it affect us? Now, if we look at yoga, for instance, the chakras are the ones that allow you to bring in that energy, right? They're, but what's important about the chakras is that they're not, they are there in a rudimentary form, but they have to be developed. So as you use them, and as those sensory organs open up, chakras, you become able to perceive another dimension, another reality, which is the divinity that I spoke of. Your sensory perception of the other worlds, your perception of the other worlds has to be, first of all, developed. The sensory organs that allow you that perception have to be developed, and they have to be used so that you become a better vessel. You see, so that you become a better vessel. This is not something that you do once. This is a question that I get oftentimes, right? It's like, Frank, how do I open my third eye? Frank, how do I raise my kundalini? Well, these things are not done once. They have to be done repetitively, over and over again, until you become a great vessel for this energy. I hope I'm making sense here. Now, uh, good evening, Frank. How are things over there in Deutschland? Deutschland. Okay, well, I'll tell you what. I had a very, very uh, exciting, but exhausting and exciting weekend. I'm kind of fucked up right now. I don't know. You probably can't see that, but um, lots of stuff, lots of. I'm newly single, so I'm like I'm trying to fill the void with women, which I've been basically doing. I've talked to so many girls in the last couple days, in the last week. You know, I've been left by my girlfriend. She left me. Um, she left me because I could never be monogamous. What she expects me to do is basically deny my basic biology, which is what every woman said. Any woman. I mean, it's just my personal opinion here, right? But any woman that, if you want your man to be like sexually exclusive with you, you're asking him to do something that is impossible. Either he can't have other women, or he will not. It's biologically not possible. Okay. Anyways, yeah, and I'm basically just talking to so many chicks, man. Like all the time, filling the void with new women. That's what I'm doing. Right. So, it is said that the bigger the man, the more like your size, your energy has to be like you have to, yeah, like how many can you contain, right? How many women could you contain? Really, that's the question. Because if your energy is very small and weak, you can't contain a woman's energy, right? But anyways, that's something else. So yeah, I had an exciting, eventful, and exhausting weekend. Craziness. You don't even want to know. Trust me. Men are naturally polygamous. Yes, yes. Yeah. Women are naturally hypergamous. Yes, yes. You see, this is what I love about the internet, and this is what I love about the information age. Because think about it, man. Think about how fast this knowledge has spread now. A couple of years ago, this shit wasn't on the internet, man. When I grew up, there was no red pill stuff on YouTube. YouTube did not exist. YouTube did not exist. You see, so it was trial and error, trial and error, trial and error. Boom, 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 boom. But you get punched in the mouth and you keep going, like metaphorically speaking, right? Yeah, you have to kind of like figure it out, right? And then something wrong with me. Why do I want more women than one? Like she loves me. Why is that not enough to me? And blah blah blah, right? But the problem is, this is how do I put it? Um, this is nature. Hate the game, not the player, right? Hate the game, not the player. I didn't create it. So I told my ex he can have other women, and he accused me of cheating and not caring about him. Wow, you got a real okay. You got a real winner there, right? This is what I'm trying to say. This is bullshit. Maybe he doesn't believe that you actually love him. I don't know. And a man would never. I think if a woman, if I love a woman and she allows me to do that. What do you mean allows me? Like understands that I have to do that, or that's what I do. Then I would not leave her. I would definitely stay with her. But I'm not him. That's a different guy. I don't know. Our species, human beings, was made to have multiple lovers, not just one. Mhm. Okay. I have your Magic Mentor course. I'm ready to fully dive into the spiritual path in order to increase my awareness and to explore my inner world. I would like to start going hard with that course. Yeah. Go hard with. Yeah, you think the course is going to get you hard? We'll see. I mean, but I'm still working a 9 to 5 job. Do I wait until I make until I'm making six figures before studying your course, or can I just start now while still working an hourly wage job? Yeah, that reminds me of many questions. First of all, I would recommend that you become a member of Magic Mob. That's a Facebook group. Okay, if you wanna use magic for your finances, that's the perfect group for you. Give me 1 second. Do Une second. 1 second, monsieur. I will send you the link pour la groupe Magic Mob. All right. All right. There you go. Okay. First of all, get into this Facebook group that I just posted the link there. Okay. That's number one. Number two. Number two is number two is just fucking with you. Anyways, number two. Second point is the following. A lot of people ask you, look, I'm not a millionaire. I'm not a millionaire yet. So do I even need knowledge about investing? Do I even need to know how stocks work and all that stuff? Do I need to know how to invest in the stock market? Do I even need to know how to budget and how to manage my money like a rich person if I'm not rich yet, right? Now, the thing is, bro, you need financial skills and knowledge to get rich. You don't need it necessarily when you're already rich. See what I mean? Because at that point, a family office can handle all of that. I've worked in the financial industry. I know how that works. Okay. So once you got the money, you just pay somebody else to handle that for you and to invest it for you. Like they're like semi-professional, like professional hedge fund managers that can manage your money for you. Yeah, great. That's when you have the millions, right? But in order to get to the millions, that's exactly when you need the skills. Okay. So what you're asking me is basically, hey, should I first try to make six figures and then do it, or now? Bro, in order to make the six figures, you need the course, or you need the knowledge. And I'm not trying to sell you a course here, obviously, right? You said you have Magic Mentor. You need it before you got the money. You see what I mean? Yeah. Am I making sense here? I hope good. All right. Yeah, man. Some people just won't know what it's like to have to work to find information. Go to a library and actually study. A library. Damn, it's been a while since I've been in a library. Yeah. Yeah, but it's true. Oh yeah. Is it true that the biblical songs are actually a set of spells? Can they really work as such? Yeah, that's definitely true. Yeah, they do. Yeah, but hell yeah. Yeah, exactly. So I was talking about, oh man, I was talking about a fucking sensory organs. I was talking about sensory organs, right? Um, and how do we perceive the spirit world, right? How do we perceive the spirit world? And is that like an organ, like an eye or an ear or something like that? The thing is, these organs have to be developed. Now the spirits are there. The spirits are there. The spirit world's there. You have to develop those. Now, what is the technique to develop that? Somebody talked about building the body up, okay? Like bodybuilding and stuff like that. You build the body up by using it, right? Now, what is the organ that you, or the vessel that you need to use for your magical soul, so to speak, right? For your soul, it's the freaking imagination. You need to use and train your imagination. Yeah, that's how you do it. At your age, do you think that you could get into the best shape of your life compared to when you were younger in your 20s? Much harder now, much harder. Much harder. And look, man, it's so hard to lose fat at my age. I'm 37 years old. Okay, 37 years old. I know I look younger. Okay, but still, I'm I'm not 20 anymore. Okay? I'm not 20 anymore. So what I'm trying to say is, it's much easier when you're young. It's much easier when you're 20, bro. I actually met a couple friends on the weekend, right? And we were out on Friday. We went out for lunch, and one of the guys, there were two guys. One of the guys, he's 40, okay, and the other guy is 22 or 21, sorry, or 23. I don't know, something like early 20s, right? And we're talking about workouts, blah 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 blah. My 40-year-old friend is like, man, I'm these 4 workouts that I do per week, man, they're really fucking me up, man. I don't know. I should maybe slow it down, right? And I'm like, yeah, whatever. I work out 5 times a week right now, and yeah, it's like all the like I do boxing and weights and all that shit. So I'm like, man, my recovery is not that great, right? And the 23-year-old, he's like, man, yeah, I'm working out 7 days a week right now. Yeah, right after this dinner, I'm gonna go boxing, shit like that. So uh, I guess what I'm trying to say is basically your recovery. The recovery is the most important thing, man. Like muscles come from recovery. They don't come from lifting weights. They come from the recovery from the injury, right? So it's much easier, man. It's so easy. You just have to bro. When I was 23, I had a fucking six pack, man. I had a fucking six pack. I just wish I had more pictures from that time. From that time, I had a fucking six pack, man. I had a fucking six pack. I was in the gym every day. I was fighting, I was running, I was lifting. Yeah, like you're supposed to do it, man. So yeah, that's it. Much easier in your 20s. Much easier. I'm 37 now. It's not impossible. I'm working on it, right? I'm obviously doing it, but you have to train smarter. I didn't give a fuck. I just did whatever the fuck I wanted. I was training wrong all my life. I was training wrong. It's only now that I'm like interested in technique, correct um, correctly doing the exercise and all of that, because now the injury risk is the most important, the most dangerous thing, right? I don't want to get injured. Why? Because if I catch an injury now, I'm going to have it for the rest of my life. If I get injured in my 20s, let's say 22 or something like that, it's no big deal, right? So yeah, lifestyle's key first, absolutely. Uh, with the seeing the spirit world subliminal is seeing foggy shadows at night, the beginning of the results. I can already hear, see, speak to spirits or meditation of dreams, but not awake. You're seeing spirits never with your physical eyes. You'll always see them internally. Yeah. Does physical prowess, body development enhance or influence magical potential? It's look, healthy body, healthy mind. Healthy spirit, healthy body. You cannot have a healthy mind or spirit if the body is not taken care of in one way or another. You have to. Okay. The problem is, man. The problem is that it's very rare that you find people who are physically developed, but also their mind is developed, because uh, for whatever reason we disconnected uh, the mind and body in our culture for some reason, and for some reason all these fucking nerds, all these like the geeky guys, they're super intelligent, a lot of them, right? But they're fucking like, you can break their arms like this. And if somebody's like super like physically developed, people tend to think that that person is like intellectually not that capable. What I like and what everybody should strive for, in my opinion, is to become very good at both. If that makes sense. So you become you improve your body, but you should also improve your mind. That's a real, like, to me, that's a real boss. Somebody who's mentally capable, very intelligent, well educated and stuff like that, but also physically a monster. It's like um, a good way of living your life, I guess. Something to strive for. Um, is it possible to set up an inner temple so that you can do magic without physical objects in like a ritual? 100%, my friend. That's called an astral temple. Yes, absolutely. Listen, I do more rituals in an astral temple than I do it in a physical temple. I, you know, there are sometimes weeks where I don't even use my physical temple, but my astral temple is used pretty much every day. Pretty much. And can you be so strong magically that you can affect reality with your mind without ritual? Yes, sir. Absolutely. Yeah. That's the goal, my friend. That's exactly what we're striving for. That's what I teach by order. That's what I'm trying to instill in my students. Like, you don't need the fucking objects. I'm telling you. Like, if you set up a temple according to the teachings of the Grail of the Serpent, and a lot of people do that, obviously all over the fucking world. I have like so many students all over the place, right? It's like the bare minimum. It's like a fucking altar, some censer, candles, and a dagger, and that's it. You don't need more. Why would you need more? Incense and shit like that. That's the stuff that you need, man. Okay. Um, Testosterone and growth hormone drop by 1 to 2% or something every year after 20. I think it's a little bit more, actually. I think it's a little bit more. And um, testosterone is it's one of the keys, man. It's one of the keys, absolutely. Testosterone is very important and to keep track of. You know, I mean, if you're a grown man and you don't know your testosterone levels, you're making a mistake because it's very important. Like it's a key factor in everything that you do, mentally and physically. And you want more of that shit. Trust me. Yeah, recovery is harder in my 40s. Definitely need to eat better and take more supplements, but it can be done. Yeah, yeah. I think some guys have natural seductive energy, masculinity. They get a lot of girls with zero game. What can we do to having this vibe? This vibe? You just Okay. What's the vibe? Good question. Okay, today I was like I spent the weekend in a different city, right? And I came back today. Now, before I left, I went to a bookstore. Okay, I went to a bookstore and I bought some new books because that's what I like to do. Okay, I spent a couple hundred bucks on new books. Okay, that's just what I. That's like that. Literally, those were bought today. Okay, I just like to do that all the time. And now, there was a girl who was looking at comic books. I was next to her and I asked her about what she's reading. So I just talked to her. You just ask her what she's doing, right? You don't. Game is really, really easy, actually, because game at the end of the day is just there to give you a certain mindset. Which is basically the following, man. You're a healthy individual. You're a man. It's your right to seek out females. Like, why would you do that? And the thing is, bro, they actually invite you subconsciously with their body language. They will first invite you. So a good book that I would recommend for you is it's called Undercover Sex Signals. Okay, hold on 1 second. Undercover Sex Signals. That's a book, very good book, written by a woman, and it is a fact that women are so much better at reading body language. Okay. Intuitively, for some reason. Okay, a lot of guys, we often don't see the signals. Okay, but they send out signals all the time. Whatever. And what I'm trying to say is basically, um, then I went over to a different section, and then there was a girl, and she was reading a book about coaching, and I was like, "Oh, are you into coaching?" And then we started a conversation, and she opened up to me, blah blah blah. And I spent the last, bro. I called her at 8:30, and we just hung up. Okay, so we just hung up. I was talking to her for 2 hours now. Okay, and obviously, like, this is the 100%. She's already mine, 100%. I promise you. Okay, so not bad. It's like, I don't know if you can see that. That's her. Okay, bro. For the most part, it's just talking to them for real. Like, forget that game shit. Okay, game is supposed to give you a certain mindset. And if I was to, I'm not obviously not a pickup coach. Okay, if you want to learn game at a very high level, go to my friend Arash Dibazar. Okay, Arash is the part Dibazar. But to me personally, okay, my the essence of game, the essence of pickup, to me is not to apologize. That's the mindset that you need to have. You're a man. Nature has put you into fucking on this earth to do something. Okay, and getting females is a big part of that. Okay, so this is the mindset that you need. And then I talk to so many chicks. It's crazy. My barber. Okay, my barber. He does my beard. Right. The guy was on a vacation. I went to a different barber this time, and I got her number, Brazilian shit. Oh, gorgeous, man. Gorgeous. Hold on. I'll show you 1 second. She's gorgeous. Uh, where is she? Does anyone here like Brazilian girls? She's really beautiful. Do you guys like Brazilian girls? Yeah, show me my friends, guys. What the fuck? Where is she? Rafaela. Where the fuck are you? Yeah, there you go. Boom! Huh? Oh, hold on. You see that? Damn. Huh? Is that hot or what? And she's got a good personality too. Okay. Beautiful. Anyways, um, I'm not gonna show you those pictures. Anyways, so, bro, I talk to so many chicks all the fucking time, and it's literally just not apologizing about it. Be friendly. Don't be like, don't play. It's what I'm trying to say is basically they want to be sought out by guys. All right, so be presentable, smell good, dress good. Obviously, brush your fucking teeth. You know. So just be your presentable version, and then talk to chicks, man. You just go out and talk to them. That's it. That's literally it. And then to a large extent, it's a numbers game. It's like this bell curve. Okay, 80-20. It is a fact that 20% of men bang 80% of all women, right? So what do you have to do in order to become one of the 20%? You just copy the actions of the top 20%. It is a fact that 20% of all the money, no, sorry, 80% of all the money is owned by 20% of all the people. So how do you become one of the 20%? You copy and mimic the actions of the people in the top 20%. That's what we call learning about business. This is what we call acquiring business skills, obviously. Right? And one of the things that gets you, one of the activities that gets you into the top 20% of men in terms of women and having women is talking to women, obviously, right? Like, they're not going to talk to you. They're not going to seek you out. They don't do that. But they send you signals. They touch their legs. They have an inviting body language. Like, you need to learn about body language. and then you just need some balls. Okay, grow some balls and talk to them. That's it. That's literally it. I don't know. Look, I'm not a woman. Okay, obviously, I'm not a woman, but I'm pretty sure that all the ladies here would agree with that. Okay, like isn't that the whole thing? Isn't that it? Okay, the guy is just nice and comes up to you and talks to you. Isn't that what women want? Anyways, um, love them. Okay. Yeah. Guy, I don't even know, man. I'm into all kinds of women. Okay. I don't even care. My ex is a Mexican girl. Um, I like Brazilian girls. Like, I don't care, man. I like them all. Seriously. Like, if they're pretty, I don't give a fuck. My penis is a humanitarian. I guess that's the right way to put it. I don't give a fuck. I don't discriminate. I don't. It's just yeah, anything. It's like eating the same food over and over and over again, isn't it? Like I only stay with one type of woman. That's not my thing. Okay, Brazilian women, big booty girl, them yeah don't know already from. Damn, are you Jamaican, bro? What's up? Brazilian women, big booty girl, them yeah don't know already from. Okay, but then also like them Russian women. Oh, when I was in Frankfurt, which this weekend, I met a Ukrainian chick too. Yeah, Ukrainian chick. Have you been with Turkish woman? With a Turkish woman? There's a lot of Turkish people in Germany. Yep, I have been with Turkish women. Yes, I never had a Turkish girlfriend, but I've been with them. Yes, but um, yeah, yeah. Hold on. My wife suffers with bipolar depression, and it's getting progressively worse. The extent of which I really don't want to openly speak about. Okay, my friend, please seek out professional help. I can't give you advice on that, and I don't want to. Please seek out professional help, and this is for everybody. You are responsible for your own condition. You are responsible for your own life. Um, I'm not a therapist. I don't claim to be. I'm not giving you advice. And if you have problems, seek out professional help. Okay. Thank you. All right. Yeah. I know I'm a beginner. I'm thinking about working with Ogun since he pops in my dream, protecting me from stuff at work. Do I need extra protection because I work in an aggressive place? I do need it. Okay, yeah, cool. Si, senor. Si, senior. That's good. Si, senior. Si- I'm assuming you tried to say si, senor. Si, senior. Also, attract something from me. Okay. Also, you must come here to Brazil one day, Frank. But most girls don't speak English. You must come here to Brazil one day, Frank. Yeah, I would love to come to Brazil. I was actually talking to that Brazilian chick earlier. You know, she said she will show me around. Absolutely. Um, most girls don't speak English. Well, then I guess I have to talk to the girls that speak English, right? So I get the I get the speaking chicks. Okay. You must okay, got that. Brother Frank, ever thought about selling posters of the girl of the serpent emblem? No, I've not thought about that. The website's going to be up very soon. The website's going to be is going to be up and running again very soon, and then you can get your face mask if you want. Okay, get a face mask if you still have to wear masks somewhere, right? And other shit. So um, I was thinking about flags, and since it's drop shipped, I'm like economically it makes sense, right? But haven't thought about that yet. My focus, listen, my focus has not been on the Grail of the Serpent recently. I'm buying a company, and that is taking up a lot of my attention. Okay, like I literally I work a lot. I'm working a lot, right now. And I know it might sound like I'm just all like out and talking to chicks all the time, and this it's actually not true. Okay, it's maybe 20% of my time is spent doing some fun stuff. The rest is really like focused on buying a big company. I'm actually working on buying a cannabis company, a cannabis company in California, and that's going to be my it's going to be the first one before I do a roll up. A roll up means you buy multiple companies and you roll them up, meaning you create synergistic effects and then you can sell them for a higher multiple them for, right? So that's what I'm working on. It's a lot of work, and cannabis is good market. It's growing. It's a good market. What's today's chit chat about? Oh man, we don't really have an agenda. It's just I want to give value as much as I can. That's it. So just see what happens. You know? See how much you get out of it. Don't tell people your plans. Keep quiet till it's done. Well, you know what? I'll let you handle your shit the way you want to handle it, and you let me handle my stuff the way I handle it. Okay? How about that? Frank, she very beautiful. Don't be sad. Someone will truly love you. Cherish the bond between you two. Won't let something physical break that because the connection will be more important. Yeah, I know she didn't truly love me. That's why she left. So, but at the end of the day, that's fine. That's okay. It's, I'm good. I'm good. I can. I know I will find a woman that deserves or that I deserve one day. I know. Um, you will have someone truly special. Just have faith. Look, me. If I would say something like that, it's I listen. I'm trying to teach people magic and psychic seduction, and then me saying something like that isn't kind of like wouldn't that be kind of like a contradiction? Like Frank sells courses on psychic seduction, but can't get laid or something like that. It would be fucking weird, right? Listen, if I want it, I could definitely put spells on women and make them like mine and stuff like that, right? But that's I don't know. Is that really something you would want? That's a question for everyone here. Like half the fun of being like half the fun of all of this is not being in control over the person, right? I would never want to completely 100% control a woman. You know? So um, it's she has to give herself to me. That's what I'm searching. I'm not looking for force or control. I want her to give herself over to me because she wants to. That's why. Yeah, yeah, okay. The chase is part of the fun with women. Yeah, absolutely, man. Does the Magic Mentor course that is no longer available contain the same content from Secrets of Manifestation? No, it's different. Um, okay, all right. When is the economic downturn coming, or has it already happened? Um, between now, roughly speaking, and 2025. 2023 is going to be a horrible year for the economy. Okay, you're going to see real estate go really low, and the markets are going to crash. So 2023, if you consider astrology a valid source of information when it comes to that, which I do. So 2023 is going to be a really shit year for a lot of people, man. A lot of people are going to be. It's going to be a bloodbath, man. It's really bad. A lot of people are going to be fucking broke and not do very well. Yeah, I just got to keep the mind. I'm just gotta keep the time in mind because I'm gonna do another lecture for the order at 3:30. So gotta be mindful. What's this? Isn't language fun? Isn't language interesting? I gotta be mindful. So what? I have to keep the shit in my mind, right? Like mindful. Mind's full. My mind full. Duh, my mind full. You're mindful too? Mindful? Mindful. You wanna mindful. Keep your mind full. Brother, you gotta keep the mind full. This is this Khabib in school. Khabib Nurmagomedov. Brother, don't do this. Don't keep mindful. Keep mindful. Keep mindful. Brother, no, don't do this. Brother, don't do this. Keep mindful. Allah. There is a Chinese technique of beating your face to heal. Yeah. Well, okay. uh, that's a good one. Okay. Yeah, man. Cannabis company, very good. I'm currently working in the same industry, working on opening a franchise off of my current company I work with. Mike, you should reach out to me on Facebook so we can talk a little bit. Maybe we should get into business together. Yeah. I'm looking for people in that industry. So reach out to me. Maybe we should do some business. How about that? Adam says, hey, Adam says, have you ever worked with C-Tree? Yaya Ma says, you. Okay. You. The chase is part of the fun. Yeah. Adam says, did you answer my question? Yes, I've worked with C-Tree before. There is a Chinese. Okay, got that. Have you ever watched Meteor Man with Robert Townsend? No, I haven't watched it. So the economy will probably get worse in 2025. No, 2025 is actually going to be an uptick, an upswing. What you're seeing right now, a lot of industries of the old look. Generally speaking, the energetic environment that we have right now is moving into the air element. Okay, and air is very fluid and fluid. Now, 2020 was the change from Earth to air. Okay, so that's why you saw all the traditional industries, like the physical stuff, all got shut down, and everything moved into because air represents like fluidity and stuff like that. It moved into everything went online. Now, between now and 2025, this transition is going to be complete. So the old economy, you can get like, just don't do that. Okay, don't do stuff in the old economy anymore. You gotta go online. And this is only going to increase to 2025. 2023 is going to be a shit year for a lot of people, but 2025, this is when we're going to see an uptick again. Okay, man, I'm giving you these tips. These tips are worth millions if you use them in the right way. I promise you. And you're getting this for free. You're welcome. All you got to do is sit there on a live stream, listen to this motherfucker with mindful. Give you mindful. I give you fullness of my mind into your mind. Brother, listen, brother. You just take from my full mind, I give you in your mind. I make full. Amazing. All right. Ma, do you speak German fluent? It's my first language. What do you think? Yes, it's my mother. It's pretty much my first language, my mother tongue. I was born and raised here. Yes, I speak German. I know to a lot of people, especially Americans, it's like hard to grasp that there are actually black people in Germany, right? But yes, we exist. There are actually black people in Germany. So, let's see. Have you ever watched? Yeah, I got that. Will do, bro. Okay. Do you think we should stack a lot of cash for 2023? Just stack a lot of cash for 2023. Well, it's up to you. What I would do, look, I mean, cash and all that shit. Yes, you can definitely do that. Um, because you want to buy the dip, right? Yeah, go ahead and uh, buy the dip. Absolutely. And you can definitely do that if you hold a lot of cash. But let's see. Um, what I would do is I would get into an industry in some way or another that is recession proof, and most things online will be recession proof. So you don't have to worry about that too much. Um, all right. Can you tell me if you ever petitioned him to bring a mate, or do you know anyone that, yeah, like C-Tree? I think I did videos on that shit. Yeah, I'm not going to talk about C-Tree here. The thing is, bro, you got to be so careful what you talk about these days, what you talk about on the internet. I don't know if you've seen that, but I pretty much um, stopped talking explicitly about this stuff on YouTube. Why? Because it's a dangerous environment. It has become a very dangerous environment. Everybody knows what happened to become a living god. Um, it's not necessary to do that stuff. On my lectures that I do for programs of my, let's say, my order, yeah, of course, I speak without a filter. Absolutely, I talk about everything, right? But not on YouTube. I'm not going to talk about C-Tree and then creating a sex slave through magic and shit like that. That's like not a good idea. Hold on. Hey, Behemoth, what's up? I totally agree. Hello, my friend. How's it going? How you doing, my friend? Everybody check out his channel. It's awesome stuff. It's highly produced. He even did a lot of some videos for me. I mean, you're gold. Well, thank you. I followed your stock tips from your Instagram story and I made money when I sold when the stock market rallied. Absolutely. That's cool. Yaya Ma said, hold on. She said, oh, well, hold on. She said, okay. Yaya Ma is a covert hostile person. That's what they call it. That's what they call it. She's like, oh, well, excuse the hell out of me. She's trying to look what Yaya Ma is trying to do now is she's trying to, and you will look. I'm teaching you in real time. I'm teaching you in real time. Here's the thing: when you put your energy out there, you will attract resonance. You will attract a response in some way or another, right? And there are psychologically unhealthy people out there in the world, and you will attract this. I'm just warning you. If you ever do something like this, these people will be attracted, okay? Because they're like they're not all there, and they're a little bit weird. So they start making sniggering comments and stuff like that, And then to them, it's a thrill. She gets a kick out of that. You see what I mean? So that's what we call covert hostile, because actually deep down she's really, really what's the word? I'm unhealthy. I've done my shadow work. You see? You see? She's getting triggered. You get that? She's becoming like nervous, and now she's now the little demon's gonna come out. But um, this is what we call covert hostile. Okay. Listen, I'm not a Scientologist, absolutely not. Okay, but Scientology has a lot of good knowledge. You should all learn about the emotional tone scales. Okay, this allows you to predict human behavior very, very easily. Okay, and you will right away when somebody communicates, you will know where they are on a tone scale, and you know what you can expect from those people. You see what I mean? So as you are observing the chat right now, you can see Yaya Ma getting crazier and crazier and crazier. And you know what's gonna really drive her mad? I'm just gonna block that bitch. That's what I'm gonna do. Okay, bye bye, Yaya Ma. Okay, get the fuck out of here. Yeah, and that's also how you have to handle your life and your relationships too. You need to clean house constantly. You need to observe a person's communication. You need to observe their reactions to your communication. And then what doesn't serve a good communication has to go. Okay, so that's what it is. All right. You're learning. Fuck. Is that a good live stream or what? Did you get value today or what? Huh? Mindful. 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 To you. You get fucking financial tips, stock tips, this and that, and the other. Man, everything's just flowing out of my mouth. And here's what's up, guys. I often get questions from like 20-year-olds and like, oh, what should I do? What's the best thing to listen? Here's the thing, guys. The best way to live your life is to put out gold wherever you can, whenever you can. Whenever you meet a person, you have a conversation with them, you should think about how can I make it happen so that when this person moves away from this conversation, they're going to be like, wow, this was great. I really got something from that. And that will come back, man. And not even in proportional. It's going to come back like many more times. So the best tip that I have for you, for any, let's say, this imaginary 20-year-old that is listening to this, God, you need to make mind full. Make mind full. And then once mind is full, you can give full. You can make other mind full. Your mind full, then you speak, and then you make other mind full. And when other mind is full, your bank account will be full one day. Yeah, that's the best tip I could give you. All right. And I know this is probably a slightly racist impersonation I'm doing here, right? But I'm black. I can do that. A lot of people are like, Frank, you don't even look black. Okay, let's say I'm the Bronze Dawn. Okay, then I'm the Bronze Dawn. If people don't believe me that I'm black, oh, you're a black guy in Germany. I don't believe you. Do you even speak the German? Okay, well, I'm the Bronze Dawn. I'm beyond your definitions. Okay, I'm the Bronze Dawn. I'm the OG of sorcery. And I have mind full, and I speak so other minds become full. All right. Fuck. I know I'm making jokes here. I know I'm cracking jokes here, but on the inside, I'm fucking dying because I got a hangover. Yeah. I got it was a lot. Yeah. But it was fun. So, okay. Let's see. You're black, so you can't be racist. Exactly, right? That's the logic these days. That's absolutely. I agree with that. Absolutely. Okay. What's this? The best way to hide is in plain sight. From who? Listen, this hiding stuff and stuff like I can't help you with hiding from things. I don't do that shit. I don't play that game of hiding. But I'm a fucking strategic genius, so I know what conflicts to avoid because they don't serve any purpose. And then you end up blocking bitches. You see. All right, Mr. Soapax, can the Ouija board be trusted? No. Without an altar, can we still give offerings for the grail of the serpent egregore? Maybe like smoke a cigar or something and may like, yes, I want to give my thanks for helping my life. Yes, absolutely. You can definitely do that. You can definitely give an offering. Does long-term celibacy for a man conserve vitality and health and even have some anti-aging effects? I'm the wrong person to ask that, bro. I bust a nut like pretty much daily. So I'm not really. I did that for some time, but I'm really not good at conserving my juices. I bust a nut pretty often. Yeah, I needed that because now I will focus on money. Learning mixed martial arts and bodybuilding can wait until I'm financially robust. Okay. I think you underestimate that journey, my friend. That's going to take you like 12 years on average. It takes like 12 years to become financially free. And you don't want to get like you're going to become really unhealthy if you don't work out during that time. So You don't want to wait that long. That's what I'm trying to say. So do it simultaneously, and you know, yeah. I'll leave it at that. You are the best, brother Frank. Well, thank you, 80s fan. You're black, so you can't be racist. Okay, gotcha. How long are the astral plane and mental plane incarnations? That's okay. You are somebody who should get on my afterlife path working that I'm going to do soon. You're all going to see that. Um, a lot of people already signed up for it. There are still spots available, and for that, I'm gonna put out a landing page where you can actually sign up for it. Okay, and you're gonna learn everything that you need to know about that stuff on this afterlife path working. I'm literally not holding back information here. I know that you don't have enough context to understand what I would explain here. Okay, so are soul contracts real? Do we really choose how our incarnations will play out, what body we inhabit? You can. That's a possibility, but you need a certain amount of esoteric knowledge as well as a certain level of control over your astral body to do that. Yes, but you can literally. This is pretty common practice in certain cultures. It even was like that in let's say um, Eastern Europe up until the Industrial Revolution. People were literally like planning out their next life. Today, in certain parts of India, they still do that. In the not so westernized parts, and there are many cultures where that is actually a normal thing. Also, look with let's say Indian astrology is it's very possible to see your past incarnations in your birth chart because it's all about energy, and the current energy will allow you to look at the past lives. Laugh my ass off. Did you go and party last night? What? Yes, I did. What does the German party scene like? Uh, it's the first time I came to America. What surprised me was how early things close. It's like the first time in America was Los Angeles for me, and I did go out, and everything closed at like 2 a.m. I'm like, what the fuck? This is like a global city. Everybody knows this, and they literally close at 2 a.m. Over here, it's like that. You got all kinds of bars that are like 24/7. You can go there whenever, wherever. Um, you can get drunk, and you can party like a fucking madman, like a rock star here. Absolutely, you can do whatever the fuck you want. Absolutely. Um, yeah, and I got hammered yesterday. Yes, I'm hungover. I'm dying on the inside, literally. My stomach is I had a lot of vodka yesterday. Um, do we have to incarnate, or can we choose to remain in the astral, mental, or spiritual planes for the rest of the eternity? Once again, I would really recommend if you have any chance to sign up for it, you should sign up for the afterlife path work. Hold on. Have you ever been to a bordello? It's called bordel. Bordel. It's the O at the end of that does not exist. Or the red light district before. Red light district? Yeah, hell yeah. Come here. Listen, yeah, of course, I've been there. But that's normal, I guess. Um, yeah, sure. It's like going to a strip club in the states. Yes, absolutely, of course. All men do it. Yeah, it's normal, pretty much, I guess. But when it comes to bringing servitors to life, how much spiritual energy is needed? It depends on the task that you want the spirit to do for you. That's really what it's about. A servitor is already active. As you thought about it, it's already there. But the question is like, what damage can it do? Like, how strong is it already? You see, And it depends on the difficulty of the task. If it's a difficult task, you need to put in a lot of energy. That's what it's about. Have you ever? Okay, got that one. Why do demonic entities try to possess the bodies of human beings? Oh, bro, that's um, that would be a question with a lot of answers, or I guess there's not one answer for that. Okay. Uh, yes, the only place to stay open all night is New York. I love the fast energy of New York and how the girls dress. You have to drink milk or tea to help the hangover, I believe. Oh, yeah, okay. Milk or tea. As far as I know, hangovers are caused by dehydration and, of course, inflammation too. So I just drink a lot of water and take minerals and supplements and stuff like that. So, yeah. And it's also I didn't sleep that much either, right? But I'm pretty much I never sleep enough. I really don't. I don't know why, but it's very rare for me to sleep like 8 hours these days. Last year was probably the year that I slept the most in my life. But outside of that, yeah. All right. Make your mind full. All right. Brother, don't do this. Brother, why you fall? Oh, brother, don't do this. Did I miss a question? Hold on. Let's see. Vedic astrology is badass, but very, very complex, very hard. Like I would never claim to be an expert when it comes to Vedic astrology. It's way too like I'm not going to spend like 50 years studying that shit, right? So it's super complex, super complex. Yeah. Frank, do you work with crystals? If so, how often do you charge them? I do. Like crystal magic is one of the forms of magic I never really got into for some reason. I never. It's just we're all different, right? And for me, crystals just don't do it. I don't know. It's like to me, it feels like pussy shit. To be honest, it's like crystals. Like, no offense. I mean, there are definitely people that can use it in a powerful way and stuff like that, but it never worked for me. Not really. Are you close friends in Germany, pickup artists too, or in the occult? Yeah, I have close friends in the occult and pickup artists. Yeah, I know a couple. I know a couple of German pickup artists. In fact, I actually wanted to meet with one yesterday, but I was busy, busy somewhere else. Um, yeah. I can't imagine Frank with crystals. Me neither. I can't imagine. Is purity of mind and no ego necessary to view the astral plane as it really is, as opposed to the skewed ultra version? Yes, but it's not necessarily. I hope the way hold on, what you said here in terms of no ego and purity of mind. That sounds, and I'm not even sure if you're trying to imply that, but that sounds kind of like moralistic and like a character trait. It's not necessarily like that. What you need to be able to do is you need to be able to perceive beyond your mind, okay, beyond your own mind. You need to what you experience in meditation, for instance, is you become aware of a part of yourself that is not the mind, but is experiencing the mind and the body, and that's the part that is also able to perceive the astral. Yeah, but uh, it's not a moral quality. It's more like the ability to see, to perceive beyond the self. Okay, this is basically what I was talking about in the beginning, in the very beginning when I started this live stream, where it was about the organ of perception. Somebody mentioned Kant, the philosopher, and Kant called it the sublime. I think that's very accurate. Yeah, and that's what we're talking about, man. That's what we're talking about. God damn, look at my triceps. My arms are fucking exploding. I'm telling you, they are. Like, I know it's a slight distraction here, but see, this is the problem. And my body fat percentage is too high, but my triceps is actually very big. You just can't see it because I got all this body fat that I'm going to drop now. You'll see. I'm going to drop a lot of body fat. I loved the short video you posted on the astral magic and manifestations. That was crazy. Was that? Hold on. When did I post that? When did I post that? 1 second. Oh yeah, the other day. I remember. Okay. The other day. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, was that? I think I remember which one. Okay, good. You did a vlog, yes. Thanks. Oh, there you go. Here's another one. Another lady. Now this one's from Ukraine. Okay, so we're chatting on WhatsApp, and that's her. Cool. Now, I'm telling you, since my girl left me, one after another, one after another, one after another. Brazilian chick, boom. uh, this German chick, boom. Now, this is a Ukrainian chick. This is your favorite sorcerer, right? I sent her like some image of myself, right? And then oh, you and we'll see. Yeah. Since the war started, a lot of Ukrainian women have come to Germany, right? And I'm really, I'm really trying to be a, you know, um, what's the word? Really trying to help them get over the situation in whatever way I can. Like I'm the type of guy I gotta when I see someone who's in need, I gotta help. That's what anyways, how long have you been in a relationship? That was 3.5 years. 3.5 years. Going on 4. I think 3.5. Hold on. That was December 2018. Wow. Yeah, 3.5 years. Frank, I see in your pictures, you're fit, your arms and shoulders is built, that good thing. What happens to the girl with all the plastic surgery, the hot one? Excuse me? What happened to the girl with all the plastic surgery, the hot one? I'm sorry, I don't remember what you're talking about here. Which one? Plastic surgery? Which one? Frank, I see you in your pictures, you're fit, your arms and shoulders is built, that good thing. What happened to the girl with all that plastic surgery, though? I don't remember talking about a girl with plastic surgery, did I? Okay. When we communicate with entities, are we really communicating with the entity, or is it more one-sided, like viewing the shell of it or the energy associated with it? Sort of like watching a reporter on a TV channel. The experience has a very dreamlike quality. It is a mix of being associated, meaning being like associated in the experience, but also disassociated. So it's kind of like sometimes it kind of feels as if you're observing yourself, but at the same time you're doing it. That's like a passive activity. You're being passively active, I guess. You're being you're sending out energy and intention, but at the same time you're receptive. Also, never forget that the energy always goes through your body. So it's actually a very good idea to listen to the spirit with your body itself. Okay, so you call the energy, and then you let your body speak to you. Yeah, it's like a yeah. That's how it works. Maria's Mindful says, "Hi, what's up? Was your partner which two?" I know. I'm curious. I'm so curious. I was trying to teach her, but it's basically like this. So yeah, she was learning witchcraft from me, absolutely, but she didn't. What's the word? It's basically like this. You can push someone into that, right? Which I would never do. But for her to fully understand me, obviously she had to know what magic's about, I guess, you know. But no, she never showed real interest in that. And that's not a category that I look. I don't even care. I don't have to have a girlfriend that's away. Who gives a fuck? I really don't care. Like, but if you're in a relationship with someone, you got to tell them. Like it's kind of weird if they don't know, right? With most girls, most girls I'm like having fun with or whatever. I just tell them that I'm spiritual and stuff like that. Obviously, they ask about the tattoos and blah blah blah. I was like, you have so many tattoos. What is that? Spiritual? You're spiritual. I was like, yeah, I'm spiritual. I would never like, but it's you got to be careful, okay? Like even if they're open and like open minded, when you say witchcraft, they're always like scared. So I wouldn't necessarily put that out there. Just frame it in a way that is like interesting. It's like, yeah, the girl with big boobs and the dark hair, and I believe glasses. Huh? Glasses, dark hair, plastic surgery. Girl with glasses and dark hair. Let me think. I don't remember this right now. I really don't remember this right now. Okay. To follow that, do these deities have the capability to walk the earth in human form, or are they purely spiritual? I'm just curious. Could I potentially walk up to a guy one day and it's Lucifer himself? Yeah, that happens. Yeah, but it's usually not just one person. There could be multiple people. Yeah. Frank, don't lie to these bitches. They should feel grateful to be with you. And the girl I think was on the WhatsApp. I talk to so many bitches these days. I don't know. Yeah, maybe. Frank, don't lie to these bitches. Okay. Yeah. What are the beings of the Necronomicon and how are they different from the beings of the Lemegeton Boetia? I don't believe that the Necronomicon is actually what's the word? Okay, how do I put it? The Necronomicon um, is essentially pure fantasy. Okay, doesn't mean it doesn't work, but it's pure fantasy. So the author had like a series of nightmares and like, hey, it's possible that these beings actually exist. Okay, but I believe it's pure fiction, which is different from an actual grimoire. Okay, now the grimoire does work, the Necronomicon. Okay, but that's because anything that you feed enough energy will start having effects. Okay, so fantasy becomes real and starts affecting the world around you. Absolutely. You can do a ritual with superhero characters, and the energy can be used. The egregore can be used for it. How are deities able to communicate with you, considering so many people are likely trying to channel them at any given point in time? How can they reach everyone? Because they are not a person. They're not, bro. See, you should look at those beings in terms of they're more like forces of gravity, force of electricity. Force of electricity is used by you, me, and everyone on this live stream and the whole fucking world, I guess, for the most part. It's the force of electricity. Okay? And that's how you have to see those spirits. They're forces of nature. It's not like, oh, electricity is busy right now. You get what I mean? Yeah. It's more like an egregore if it works. Yes. Yes. I think that's a good good analogy. Mm. Mhm. Okay, do we have any more questions, guys? Because in 10 minutes, I'm going to have to talk to my order in the physical world. I'm curious, millions of people curse a politician. Doesn't they get affected by this hate? Yeah, but millions of people are probably protecting that politician. You ever thought about that? The more polarizing you are, like it's on both sides, you know? Yeah, there were witches who, let's say, they put a curse on Donald Trump, but there were also spiritual protectors. You see what I mean? So I guess it balances itself out. You know? Okay, guys, I'm gonna stop this live stream and I'm gonna talk to my order. Um, I hope you got something out of this. And God damn it, man! Really, I got a really bad hangover right now. Okay, so stop this pussy shit. And how do I end this? Make mindful. And have fun. And I'll talk to you soon. Bye bye.